Okay, here I have two duck legs that have been in the fridge curing since earlier this evening. I'm going to cook one at 68 degrees in the sous vide. I've done it this method before and it's always produced great results. The meat is full off the bone just slides out, the meat is very soft and tender. It really is a great recipe. And then the second one I'll cook in the pressure cooker function of my Ninja Foodi. Using a recipe online. Should take about an hour, and the idea is to see which method comes out best. I have a feeling it will be the sous vide, but we will find out tomorrow. Okay, this is the sous vide duck leg, pulled after 12 hours, and I have done this before at 12 hours and it's been fine, although I think a little bit longer and it would have been more fall off the bone tender. So maybe next time I will do it a bit longer, but I'm hungry and I need to eat. I've also got some caramelized onions and some slightly burnt bread that the duck is going to go on, but I'm sure it'll be great. Okay, this is the pressure cooked duck leg. As you can see, it just fell off the bone completely, very cleanly. So that suggests the meat is going to be very tender. It just needs to be seared. So I'm just heating up the cast iron pan now, and then I will slice it up and serve it. Because of timing, I had an appointment earlier, so it has sat in the pressure cooker for about an hour after cooking, but I believe the pressure cooker does keep it warm without cooking it any further. So yeah, we'll see after the sear. What's also interesting is there doesn't seem to be much fat rendering out of the duck, despite it being seared, which suggests that all the fat has rendered out of the duck. I mean, you can see here, I mean, I did pour some chicken stock in there, but I would presume all the fat has been rendered out into the pan. I'll save that for later, maybe. Okay, we can see the texture of the pressure cooked duck leg. It's, very fall apart. So I guess now we get to do the taste test. First impression is it's dry. I mean, you can see that's post-sear. There's really no duck fat there at all, which suggests it's all been rendered out during the cooking process. I mean, that's chicken stock as well as juice as well as fat. Yeah, first impressions dry. Okay, so first impressions of the pressure cooker versus sous vide duck leg confit. I think sous vide was the clear winner, just because the pressure cook method was dry. However, I don't think it's a fair comparison just to compare cooking one piece of meat sous vide versus pressure cooker, because what the sous vide is designed to do is designed to hold the meat at a steady temperature, cook it evenly, and of course the longer you cook it, the more tender it's going to become without drying out. That's the whole point. The advantage of the pressure cooker is time. Even cooking the duck leg for 12 hours, I think it could have benefited from a little bit longer, maybe 16 to 18 hours, which surprised me because I have cooked it 12 hours in the past and it's been absolutely fine. But a little bit longer, I think it would have been more tender, would have come off the bone a lot easier. As I said, the advantage of the pressure cooker is time. You can't compare a method that cooks in 1 hour versus one that takes 18 to 24 hours. Maybe if I pressure cooked another duck leg for 30 to 45 minutes, it might be less dry. So that's definitely one to experiment with. The other advantage of the pressure cooker is being able to cook multiple ingredients at once. So for instance, you would put a larger cut of meat in with some potatoes or some other vegetables and do it all at once. Whereas sous vide, unless you have two devices, you do have to cook everything separately. So yeah, I'm going to keep making comparison videos. So far, what I like about the Ninja Foodi is the air fryer. Really had some great vegetables. Never ate cauliflower before, but ate cauliflower for the first time in 30 years at the weekend. It was incredible. But yeah, for now, the sous vide I think is that will still be my preferred method of choice for preparing meat, just because I'm so used to buying a lot of meats at the start of the week, planning out what I'm going to eat, and just batch cooking it all in one go. And after a couple of hours, that's all my food, well, all my meat sorted for the week.